He shouts at her mum as Doria spills all of her dirty truths to Tom Bower. Ready for Revenge Part 2. When did Meghan Markle's lies, mistruths and overall fibs start? That is the question that I wanted to address in today's Chronicles of Harkle article. What inspired this one was a video that YouTuber PDina did on chapter 4 of Tom Bower's book Revenge. In it, she references that Meghan lied to her mother Doria Ragland about why she broke off a marriage to her first husband Trevor Engelson. Moreover, this got me thinking. According to Bower, Meghan allegedly told Doria that Trevor was mean to her. He was told this by Thomas Markle, Meghan's dad, who had to get the information from Doria when their daughter's first marriage broke down. Some people still believe Meghan was married before Trevor, but I don't think that. Sorry, I just don't. There's no proof. Anyway, I believe that Meghan's fibs started with her acting resume. She's long been classed as Caucasian. The biracial part of her heritage didn't pop up until much later. Tom Bower mentions race was never a problem for Meghan, growing up outside of that one thing. So this begs the question of where the mistruths started piling up after a divorce from Trevor. If I had to guess, it would have been when her head started getting too large from Suits. Suits was not an original concept, and that's where the lies started. Meghan's mistruths have been unravelling since before the Oprah interview. The fibs, I believe, started to become more evident during the tour of South Africa, when Meghan lied about not knowing about the tabloids when every country in the world has them. Also, it was odd when Meghan said in the engagement interview that she didn't know who Harry was when his mother was one of the world's most famous people. So, if we were to put these events in chronological order, they would go like this. Meghan tells Doria that Trevor was mean to her. The claims Meghan made in her and Harry's engagement interview. The tabloid claims in the South Africa tour interview. The more I think about it, I believe we can go back further than before Meghan's divorce from Trevor. Then, to hook Engelson, she would have had to tell whopper fibs. Tim to tell her parents that his family will be the family she never had. This makes me wonder what lies she actually told him. Now, I'm only reviewing what Tom Bower wrote in his book. He didn't give any indication of what she might have told him, though I think it might have been the same narrative. She fed Congress about the being poor as a child, where she could only eat at the $5 sizzle salad bar. Thinking back on it, it could have been that her parents were never around and she was virtually homeless. Now we know this isn't true. However, Meghan is a master manipulator. It's possible she used how she spent a lot of time at her friends' houses, due to her dad working 18 hours a day, as a homeless narrative. Also, these friends that she ghosted as she got older, one of which was a former best friend, Niniki Pretty. In other news, Prince Harry's former girlfriend, Catherine O'Mahony, took an aim at Meghan Markle as she accused her of having cast a spell on the Duke. The reality star said that Harry seems as a total stranger to her as the person she knew should never agree to the Netflix series. Speaking to Piers Morgan, Catherine said, "What I saw of him at the time, he was desperately searching for freedom and privacy, and yet what he's done is completely turned the whole situation full circle, and now he's got no privacy and no freedom." She continued, "I just don't know whether I'd actually even recognise him anymore, personality-wise, because when I watched him on the show, I just thought,